Mob timer. Yeah, that's on. All right. Mob start. Okay. So open. All right. Yeah. So this is what I saw. This is when I did a brief review.
Can remove that comment.
This one, yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I noticed that couple of effects already implement this trade. Not all of them though.
Not all of them?
So if I search for impl effect, only server, FS watch, signal, browser implement them.
What about
But there's
build?
one build does not, I think. Yeah, build does not. The build effect does not have any impl effect. No.
Let's do it then.
Okay. So build already has these effect methods. We are replacing these with the effect trait, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just copy the trait from one of these. And paste it here. All right. We don't need anything in here. We will be installing an effect for build signal. What do we? This build spawn event, build wait event, and build signal event.
In the model with this trait, there are no more there can be events. There can be events. Or there can be events are like maybe more appropriate for when there's more than one, such as FS change event. But when you start a build, there's not going to be any more than one, termination.
There's not going to be more than one termination.
Yes, there's one process running. It will terminate once. So yes, he can call it an event. So I am wondering what what our terminology should be. We should probably take a look ad hoc and see what fits.
Yeah. Yeah. But essentially we're getting rid of the event loop, right? From the app.rs, and it will be each effect will take the So it will return something that will be consumed by some other effect.
I don't know if I would phrase it that way. You're right about the first part.
Mhm. Okay.
Anything else?
No, no. I was just I was just looking at existing impl effect implementations just to do this build, right? Uh, so this effect will be for build signal and for sorry build signal event stat or
For
the other
build
way
signal.
for build signal, right?
The type parameters for event are
Build signal event. Oh, it should be a shared box observable.
the first one is the success
Mm-hmm.
value, and the second
Mm-hmm.
is the failure value. It's basically the type parameters for result.
Right. Success value is build signal event,
Mm,
or is it? Wait, a shared? Is it a shared box observable?
I think it's unit.
Oh, yeah. Rotated.
Shared. What is build signal event? Signal send signal. This thing. I think this is removed. And this is unit. And this is, it could be anyhow error. I don't know yet how many different errors are inside there, but it's probably Nick's error, no error no. Did I do something wrong?
No.
Or this? And this, even though it gets completed this way, it can probably be a sing function. I wonder whether it can give us an action. Yeah, converts.
Yeah.
And then we take this stuff here. Basically, this. So you can see how this is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
if not anything else.
Yeah.
I think we might not have this might not work because the effect for call, there's a bunch of trade bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Self needs to be display, and so for example, build signal here does not have display yet. Right, more display. How do we display this? Okay,
Yeah.
this may be it. But we have another one. You have the more involved one, which is build
On.
spawn. That has these.
It needs
Probably
a
need
display.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
Build spawn event. So anyhow error, and this spawn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's strange is that I could like I have memory that I did this.
Then it's probably uncommitted somewhere.
You mean commented?
No, I meant uncommitted.
Uncommitted.
Yeah.
Um, I'm skeptical about that. I'm not sure how that could happen. We just do mob next, and it's not like
Yeah.
it's the
Whoever.
last thing that ever happened. I think I may have just imagined it.
Okay. Sharing
In
screen.
any case, it's nice that you get to do some.
Uh-huh. Mob share. Okay. We were taking a look at build spawn event, right? Uh,
Yeah, we need a struct for that variant spawn. We just need
uh-huh.
kind of to turn that variant into a struct.
Oh, so that'll be pub create struct build spawn event.
It's not an event.
Just build spawn. No, that's already there. Just spawn.
I think it'll
And
be build spawned or or s- yeah, build
build
spawned.
spawned, or just build. Uh, yeah, build spawned. We probably need this and uh, a display here.
Can use the existing one.
Oh yeah, and we can get rid of this.
Yes.
Okay, and then we need the impl effect. Um, First one will be build spawned, and then this will be anyhow error. For build spawn and implement missing members and convert into async. Yeah, that looks about right. Similarly named struct build spawned defined here. Never mind. I need the effect.
Sorry. Similarly, what? Do we have two of these?
Build spawn. Do I have two of this? No, I don't.
Right. Similarly named.
Maybe it's talking about build spawn and build spawned.
No. This is the hint. We want to look for the error.
Oh. The error cannot find build spawn event. Oh, yeah,
Okay, fine, whatever.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, we need spawn result, and then
You see that async move Tokyo
yeah,
spawn? Grab the contents of that block.
of this block.
Yes.
Yeah,
And these contents are a good starting point for the effect implementation.
uh-huh. Okay. All right. We have the
Now, because this function returns result, we can use try.
yes. Spawn result.
Now, it won't be a spawn result, it will be a child binding because we can use try.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at, you see the spawn, there's context.
Uh-huh.
Spawn, build, process, that's fine. And then we can use try.
Yeah. Yeah. Self.path. Yeah, that's correct. And match spawn result. No, we don't need this. And match PID. Oh, we don't have to do this match at all. We can just try.
That's right.
And there's no match. right? And we need wait events. Yes. So wait event, we don't need this MPS wait, do we? Yeah, we. Uh,
Well, can you take a look at the yeah, we need the build wait, but I don't think it'll be an event. I think it'll be just a result because that's what it like originally is, and there's only one.
Mhm.
I also wonder whether it would be like we could lift those the instead of the result being the T
Mhm.
of the observable,
Yeah.
then the OK value could be the T, and we could use the E of the observable.
Mm. Yeah, perhaps. Not sure yet.
This build wait event.
Mhm.
Oh, we also have output. We also have these,
Yeah.
and we have that. So I think std.io error will not be here. It will be the
Result. Anyhow, error.
enum build wait event. What's interesting is that there could be any number of these, but only one of that.
Yes.
Of course, I don't think there's a way to express that in the type system, or maybe there is. If we spawn successfully,
Mhm.
then we can start getting any number of these, and eventually one of that. But the observable type does not have a type argument for completion event.
Yes.
It's like a missing feature. In which case, we have to put them together in the same parameter, type parameter.
Mhm.
So, and what do we call this? Build wait event. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. But here it'll be a std IO
Error.
error. Or an anyhow. I think we should think this will be an anyhow because we probably want to add context, right?
Mhm.
And what about this? Don't we want to add context to that? Like context send, or like with context. Does that take send? It's funny because we already have this, right? But I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
we these are two different places. Like that's that's logging that we attempted, right? That we want to execute this, call
uh-huh.
this effect, and this is like an error, right?
Yeah. It'll be failed to send.
Um, it kind of is, but this is the recommended like
Okay.
phrasing I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, okay, well, it's not air no anymore, right?
Yeah.
This is anyhow.
That's the type of line 231. Anyhow.
Yeah, we can't do that. What we can do is this. Self-direction trade on what?
Oh,
Is this not the correct syntax? Is this the correct syntax? Is there no way to do this in here? Self. You know what I think? This is like self is of type self. I think this is it, right? Not in the import. What are you talking about? Self receiver parameter to make this authoritative function. No, I don't know what this is. I suppose we can do self and then let self. Okay, we're good now.
sharing. Mob start. Yeah, these are still using self. They should also not use self, right? Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Now back to build wait event, I think. Build wait event, yes. That's fine. That's where were we? All right, here. Yes.
PID.
PID and then wait. Event sender. Listed out, join handle. That looks correct. Oh, but we are unwrapping. We don't have to unwrap anymore, right? Clone.
You're right that we don't have to, and I think this fails. This is an option.
Yeah.
And this fails only when there is, so in line 33,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you know, do the right thing with regards to stood out.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do that, then that would have, you would have gotten a none from weight
Hmm.
events and weight events. Uh, 4 stood out line.
Yeah.
So I think unwrap is the right thing to do here. Relies on some hard coded stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that was fine, and then this is also fine. And Tokyo spawn. Wait event. We don't do this anymore. It's now exited. Oh no, we.
On the other hand, I think that
Mhm.
trait, maybe that trait should panic. Maybe that trait should say, no, you like it's mandatory.
What's mandatory?
The stood out handle existing.
Oh, yeah. Right. Uh, so we don't have this weight error anymore. So we have to. Oh, we get rid of this weight event. Build weight event child.
Well, this is notice it's in a different context.
Yeah. Right.
This is because I actually don't know that this is quite the right design. Here's a different design.
Mhm.
What if the return type, can you show us the current return type?
It's an event sender. Oh, the current return type. Let's see. Build spawned. Result of build spawned.
Yes, build spawned.
Yes.
Go to that. Instead of this wait events,
Hmm.
what if the well, yeah, what if there was another what if instead of wait events there were 2 fields? There was PID unchanged, and another field would be
The child.
output line, plural maybe, output lines. And a third field would be a an effect to wait for waiting. An effect for waiting. I think
Yeah.
in that manner, yes.
Or we could pass the child through. So
Past the
the
child.
wait effect can wait on it instead of spawn effect waiting on the child.
Well, we try to do all IO through this, implementation of effect trait. So if you get an opportunity to do another effect, that is from a result of an effect,
Mm-hmm.
then it should be something that implements effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you'd get one field with this observable of lines, output lines, and in addition to that, you'd get an effect that you could wait for the termination. I think that would allow more correct composition. There are stream methods that can express better the fact that we're not expecting more than one of those termination, while we are expecting any number of output lines. Does that make sense? While we're waiting
Yeah.
for the termination. How does that sound?
Yeah. I think we should try it out. It's still a bit blurry for me, but we'll try it out.
Impl build spawn. So it would be a output lines, which is basically just that. But
Mm-hmm.
this is it's not even an enum, is it? It's this. Okay. And that is truly infallible, I think.
Uh-huh.
Built. And another one is wait, which is a wait. Wait is a drive, drive more, display, wait for PID, something like that. Or maybe if I don't know, maybe if it's like child, something like that. Oh, actually, well, no, yeah, nothing. Sorry. Pub crate struct wait probably has a child. It's probably a Tokyo child.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Tokyo child. We don't have Tokyo Child in this scope. Do we have another child? Whatever. And so what's the problem now?
We are not returning the correct thing
Okay.
in the end.
So if that's the case, we should just to do here so we're not bothered by that. Okay. And I believe I said something about this trait, that it should probably be not returning an option, but instead
Mhm.
panicking.
Right.
Self-join handle. Where's
The trade definition.
this? That would make it a little bit nicer, because we end up unwrapping this anyway.
Yeah.
Where is the here? Here we do something like expect. Child. What is the phrasing for such things? Okay. Child has the air. Yeah, that's just option. Handle. And that's
Uh-huh.
this. Where's the try? Expect. Child has stood out. And expect. Should I finish this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And well, at least not the usage though.
Mhm.
Child has stood out. Handle. That's that.
Yes. Sharing.
This is also used in the tests, but it's a trivial change, so I think it's okay for us to make this change now.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it doesn't matter how you proceed now. Probably save
Yeah.
there.
Right. Yeah, the unwrap won't be needed. Not here and not here. Right. We don't have this wait error. So instead of
Can
matching, yeah.
line, but this is not correct. Even if you scroll up. Here. line 61, or even 57.
Mm-hmm.
57, it's already wrong because it says wait event sender. It's no longer, this is not a wait event. This is like,
Yeah, it's a output
right,
line.
output line sender.
Yeah.
You can call it just line sender.
Line sender
Yeah,
and
line
line
receiver.
receiver. Yeah. And this clone also becomes line sender clone.
Mm-hmm.
And stood out join handle, that's correct. Oh, this, why didn't this change it?
It's line 61. I mean, it's the same
Oh
binding.
yeah,
Go ahead.
right. Right, that's right. Line sender.
And line 64,
Mm-hmm. 64. Oh yeah.
we have, I mean, is there even such an enum yet? Still? Build wait event? Go to definition?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, the only reason I didn't delete it immediately is because I kind of wanted to keep that option of I32.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just keep in mind that that's what it is, okay? Option of I32, what processes exit with,
Yeah,
and delete
yeah,
this whole enum.
right. So now it throws an error. And this will be just output.
I have a
Wait,
struct for this.
yeah,
It's called output line.
yeah.
Basically, just just remove that.
Just remove this. Yeah. All right. And this is wait line sender again. And get rid of this build event. Build wait event. Okay.
We don't do this Tokyo spawn anymore because we said we're constructing an effect
Mm-hmm.
and returning it. So let's construct that effect here. Like let wait equals construct wait.
And child will be just child, or I can just put this, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. And all this Tokyo spawn. Oh, here's something interesting. Wait needs the stood out join and stood air join handles
Awaited.
together
Yeah.
with it in the struct.
Right. Oh yeah.
So it's easier to add them in the construction and then to use the action. Stood out join handle,
Join handle.
stood air join handle,
Join handle.
and then use the action on each of these fields.
Create field.
Yeah.
Create field.
Okay. Let's see what fields were created. That looks right.
Yeah. Should I?
Maybe task should be the item in scope. The action is on task.
Oh, the action is on task. LB
Replace.
extract. No. Replace qualified path with use. Yes.
Yes.
Qualified path. Yeah, that's what I was. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. All right. This Tokyo spawn, all of this goes away.
Fine centers and yeah.
Line
That
sender.
we just need to remember to wait on these handles
Yeah.
as well.
This line sender.
I'm okay with this. There's nothing here. Just remember to wait on these handles as well. It'll
Yes.
probably tell us because
Yeah.
or not. Otherwise, those fields will be unused.
Yes. The wait events. This is fine. And over here, we just return the build
Is it
spawn.
fine?
We need that.
Do it?
Oh, do we?
It's
Yeah.
line events
Line events. Yes.
or
Yes.
lines. It's the lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shared.
Mm-hmm.
This goes away, right?
Yes. That's
Okay, now we need to somehow return what we promised. Let's see, what did we promise to return? What if
build
we
spawned.
return unit, build spawned?
Yes.
Okay, so this would be an okay of build spawned, and that
Yeah.
takes, I suppose we have a PID,
Mm-hmm.
output lines. So I suppose
The
this should be
wait
wait
events. But
events, maybe?
yeah, we could just rename the wait events to output lines.
That?
Yeah.
What's this? Hmm.
U32. It's supposed to be U32, I think.
Private field. Where did we what did we get wrong? U32 to I32. Is that what is expected though? Oops, I didn't mean to go all the way. This is used here. Yep. Okay, then we do need to do something like as U32. Or not. Wait, am I crazy? Oh. Oh, it's the try that doesn't know what to... The try does not... U32. This expects something. This is an I32. Oh, as I32. Are we happy now?
Yeah.
Mute. Where are we mutating it? Whoops.
Is it
This ID? Not the ID doesn't mutate. Here, that mutates? Yes, it does. Fine. Okay. Does this look correct?
mm-hmm.
I think it looks correct.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So now we have an effect. We have We have this type, right? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Impol. Can we delete this? All of it? Yeah.
Yes.
What is that?
And the comment goes.
I think this can go away. And the what?
I know
Oh,
the
I
comment.
just
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Wait. Impol effects of.
Unit. Oh,
It's unit? Like the successive weighting is unit?
uh, yeah.
Isn't it the exit code?
Oh, yeah. The exited option I-32. Yes.
No. Convert. With.
Mm-hmm.
Clumsy. On self-child. Child. No? Never? What's the problem?
Oh,
Huh. That's the
oh yeah.
problem. Exit status.
Right. Sharing screen. Stat. Yeah. Doesn't
Debug.
implement display. Yeah. Tokyo process child doesn't implement display.
Use debug instead.
Debug instead, you mean?
Yes, after the
Oh, you mean this?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Right. All right.
Look at that. Child colon question mark curly quote parent question mark. Very nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wait for the handles.
Oh, we gotta wait for the stood out
Now we
sign
have
handle.
deleted a comment as well. Can we find out how to wait for them concurrently?
Okay. Yes. I think that's Tokyo spawn.
Nah. Is it?
You want me to ask an LLM
Sure, whatever.
or
How do I wait for two
how do I wait
futures
for two futures concurrently
concurrently, or for we?
in
There's
Rust
like another bit in Tokyo.
in Tokyo?
Yeah, but it'll give you two answers because sometimes you want to like select,
Mm-hmm.
you want to race them, and right, like the first result, await for. Yeah, we want both. Here, join. Let's take a look at the docs for join. Because sometimes you want to race them and you care only about the first one, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you want to join because it waits on multiple concurrent branches, returning when all branches complete. So that's pretty simple. Let's look at the example.
Over here.
Yeah. And you get them in a tuple. It'll be a tuple of 2 units.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So this is what we need, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we even need the binding, right? We just need to do for the effect.
Join. Yeah. So you just do Tokyo join this,
Mm-hmm.
and this will be a tuple.
Is
Spit
it?
out, or does it? What does it take for arguments? Or you can.
It's a macro.
Oh yeah. Okay. It'll just be stood out join handle, stood there, join handle,
Um,
and
are they already the join handles themselves?
yes,
Let's see what happens here.
yeah, there.
So, okay.
But we gotta. Oh yeah,
And you need to await the. Do we need to await or this awaits? It doesn't return a future, right? It awaits.
yeah. It awaits.
Cool.
Waits on multiple. Yeah. It should await. That's it, right? And we just return the code here.
I suppose.
Cannot borrow child as mutable as it is. Oh, does waiting require mutable? Oh, it does. Let's see. Yeah, it requires mutable reference.
That's fine. We own it.
Or is something
Uh,
should be mutable
yeah, maybe
on
there.
this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. We don't have any more errors in this module at least.
All right, then go for the warnings.
Done. No warnings. But there must be error in app because of unwrapped.
Okay. But
Yeah,
let's look at the errors not in app in the tests because I believe we are using that trait over there.
yes.
End to end.
Oh, I gotta go to end to end and where errors here. Yeah. Yeah. No more unwrap. No more unwrap. No unwrap. Oh, no context. That's it. Yeah. No more errors in test.
Cool.
So we head to app.rs. Now that we
Are
have
there
all
any
the effects
warnings in build?
in build.
Yes, did we leave any warnings there?
No warnings. No warnings.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
And where do we have errors at all?
Where do we have errors at all? App, mostly app and main.
And main. That makes sense. Okay.
Yes, I think I'll just rotate. Mob next. And rotate it.
Sharing. Share. See what main. Actually, main should match what app claims to do. There's a lot of commented out stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
but apps says it will return a shared box observable. So this is funny because a shared box observable of unit in I32 is funny. It should probably be just a. On the other hand, like we really don't want it to be an async function.
Yeah.
We want it to not be an async. So shared box observable. I think maybe we can, I don't know, move this to here because I think that's probably what we want to do. Because we handle errors and so errors are internal and then eventually it's a single value. If it ever completes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which it probably does because, typically you just control C it at some point. And then
Yep.
you'd still get an I32. So whether it's an error occurred or it's from the user, externally, it's like, it's just a value, the exit code. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I suppose yes.
So I'm just moving this over here and saying infallible.
Mm-hmm.
And internally, we have fallible observables, but we handle them, right? And then if we say that this is what the app returns, then we go to main and ignore all this crud. Oh, so actually it's already correct in main somehow. There is this to do. Why doesn't this work? And also notice app is just, this shouldn't say unit. Why is it still unit? Run into stream next.
It's
Oh, wait.
the I32 is in the error of the result and not in the.
Huh? Why? Here's run. Did I not save it or what?
It's probably because it's not compiling a run, but that shouldn't.
Is it? Why does it? I mean, it has a signature.
Yeah,
See?
which is
Okay. So,
correct.
no, I
Yes.
think it's it's something we're doing here, right? Or maybe I need to let's restart. Mm-hmm. Well, it makes more sense, right? Like if I had to choose between wrong and none,
Yeah.
I'll choose none. Okay, fine. Okay, I think we can remove this. This is obsolete. Okay. So the first thing, now we're in a completely different world. We are in a more like idiomatic, observable RX world now. This world, we have to like do composition, observable composition, observable transformation.
Hmm.
We don't have like events from all the possible events in the get-go. If we want something, we call it. And the first thing that we want is this to install the signal handler. Now, this is a unit struct that implements
Yes.
effect. So we can call on it. Remember, call is the one we get for free, right?
Yes.
The method with the default implementation. And so we will do something here for the happy path, or where this succeeded, but if installing it failed, we have this map error that says, you know what, this is whatever error this is, right? What this anyhow. Whatever it is, we actually want to map it to one, but I don't think map error changes it maps the error to another error. Does it? The F. Transform the error emitted by the source observable. This separator intercepts an error emission from the source and maps it to a new error value type. So we don't really want to do that. We want to like handle an error. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Is it like catch? Well, on
Map.
error does not map anything. So we need to discover how to like catch an error.
Set screen. App. RS. No. One. Yeah. Right. We need to find the method to catch the error.
Yeah, I think there should be one, right? It's like, I don't know what it does. Does it like transform the observable to infallible? Second line.
Box it. No. Take. Yes, it.
Here's a question. Where is map error? Why don't I see it?
Uh, will it be a method on the trait
Is
observable?
it a different trait? Can you go to
What flat map returns?
no. It's obviously it's flat map returns another observable, but I think there's probably another trait. I mean, you can go like show the docs of map error in the editor,
All right.
but it says it's unobservable, doesn't it?
Maybe different version I mean, I'm just not looking at the right version, probably.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely not that version. Yeah. This makes more sense. Okay,
Yeah.
let's read the list again.
Let's read the list again. Yeah. Average boxed clone of collect, combine, bounce, delay, distinct, filter,
Mm.
finalize.
What is
Best,
finalized?
cleanup logic. Yeah. Something that we
Uh,
need.
we don't really have completion that I can tell. Maybe we have completion in main.
Mm-hmm. Map 2.
No,
On
on
error.
error, it does not transform the observable, I believe. Separator allows intercepting errors for side effects while preserving the original error flow downstream. So it's not it.
Yeah.
Mm.
See.
Where, what did we look at?
On
Oh, I
error.
see, on error.
Yeah. Publish, reduce, retry,
What is retry?
resubscribe to the source observable when it errors.
Eh, eh, I'm skeptical.
Scan, skip, start with, subscribe,
Mm,
some, switch, take, tab,
interesting.
throttle.
Interesting. Oh, interesting. I would. So, can you show us our code again? Because sometimes the lack of a method I'm expecting is like because I'm not getting it right.
Mhm.
We're saying if the signal install failed, we would have an error instead of a value. And then we want to handle that error.
Uh-huh.
Like we want to transform the observable to an infallible. I don't know. Or maybe errors are like they're errors. Like they will never join the happy path again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're looking at, right? Like you can't make this with the methods we've seen. Is there another trait? I mean, map air is also from observable, so why would there be another trait?
Yes.
I think we should like ask an LLM about this.
Oh, no changes. So rotate it.
Sharing. In reactive X, once an observable emits an error, is there no way to like handle that error in a way that would map it into a value in the happy path? I think it's a good enough question. You can handle an error and map it back into the happy path. An error does terminate the current observable sequence, no more emissions after on error. However, there are dedicated operators that let you recover from the error by substituting a new observable, which can emit values completely normally or even error again. Main operator catch error on error resume next catch. So if we look at the heck is that? Source pipe. Yeah, I remember this API. Catch error. Finalize. Retry when. So there's retry stuff. There's tap. Okay. RxJS. Catch error. Catches errors on the observable to be handled by returning a new observable or throwing an error. Catch error selector. Error caught. Observable. Oh, like it's the observable that was caught into an O. Operator. What am I looking at? Right there. The selector is that function, and catch error returns an operator function of T and T or observed value of O. Turns operator function T and observed value of O. It only listens to the error channel and ignores notifications, handles errors from the source observable and maps them to a new observable. The error may also be rethrown, or a new error can be thrown to emit an error from the result. A, B, error. What is this? Catch.
Yeah, probably another.
These two are the inputs to catch. So
Mhm.
this error is caught by replacing it with that stream. So you get A, B, and then the error is caught, replaced with these. This operator handles errors but forwards all other events to the resulting observable. The source observable terminates with an error to map that error to a new observable, subscribe to blah, 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 blah. Okay. So there is a catch error, is exactly what we're looking for, I think. But
What about tap?
Tap doesn't do that. Yes. Tap is for effects on values from a side effect for each emission. Does not handle errors. Okay?
Yeah.
So we have on error, but this is like catch error, which we don't have. Catch. There's no catch. Is it like it's missing? How do they operate without this? Is that a good question?
Mm-hmm.
It's not implemented yet. Not much catching going on here, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Can ask. Not sure how to return to the projects other than
Can't we map on the result type?
map on the result type.
That's essentially like catching, right?
Well, we'd have to place the entire result into the and make the observable infallible.
Hmm.
Is this
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. Sharing. Start. Okay.
Can we take a look at retry again? Maybe that's what we're actually looking for. It seemed a bit iffy, but resubscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Resubscribe. It just takes a policy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So policy is implemented for usize, but can be arbitrary implementation as well, right? Or is this a configuration object for advanced control? I don't think it maps the type at all. Because I don't see any, right? I don't see any type changes. Yep. See that? Like P is the policy, but
Mm.
otherwise, this does not handle anything. It just retries. So it's not what
Yeah.
we're looking for. The only other thing was finalize, but that, yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at that. Finalize might not even return an observable. No, it does.
Yeah.
But it does not change the observable. Does not transform.
This is what I asked. Yeah.
Instead, primary patterns accomplished using on error. So this could be hallucination, but
Yeah.
if on error is the only thing we have, what would we do in it? On error, yeah. It preserves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And map error preserves
Map error on error.
Yeah, this preserves the value. So there's nothing that maps from error to value. What is observe on? Okay, no. What about like there has to be something. What about like something like subscribe? Yeah, what is so subscribe on, and subscribe with?
Oh, handle error.
Mm-hmm.
Use this method when you need to handle error and complete explicitly, or when subscribing a subject. Custom observer start.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can use it to to do what we want, but it'll be funny. I would do our best to avoid. I think we should avoid doing this because it's like it'll be much more verbose than we want. Like we're not. We were trying to do things declaratively, and this would end up being so verbose.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's just a missing feature,
Hmm.
what can we do?
Not handle the error, I guess. But
If it's not a missing feature, if it's just a missing feature, then what we need, our constraint, is that we cannot like recover from errors. Like all errors in right in these observables
hmm
would end up in the termination of the program because we cannot recover from this.
yeah,
And obviously that's not acceptable to us. Because we know that some errors are we just report them,
hmm
right? Like a build failure. It's not fatal to us. It's fatal to that build,
yeah,
but it's not fatal to our program. We handle it. And if we get an observable with an error that we cannot recover from,
hmm
then we cannot write our behavior. So what we would have to do in that case is that this implementation of effect that it does this right from future result.
yeah,
This is where it maps. It gives us an observable where the you know the OK is emitted via next, and the error is emitted via error, which again we must not like. It's not a train we can get on board if we cannot handle the error.
yes,
So what we can do is like it's like want to use from future result. But RX Rust doesn't seem to have handling. Great, just great. Emoji. What? I'll leave it like that. So if we do from future, then we get this
Yeah.
instead.
Then we map on the result.
I think.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah. It's more verbose, but for now.
And then there's match.
See?
So we have errors. In main, we don't have errors now.
Yeah.
And this is infallible, actually. Yeah, and this cannot be a future because we don't want this to be an async function. So I think we just keep it at that.
Yes.
But okay. 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 Well, this is a result now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's it's in install, whether it's installed, right? And now we can get back to the logic, right?
Yeah.
The logic of this. Basically, we want to flat map this.
Flat map the result.
Yes. Like it'll be a match result
Mm-hmm.
if we have a I don't know,
Signal
signals,
installed.
because this is okay, signal installed signals.
Mm-hmm.
It's an observable. Then we want to do some stuff and return an observable. Otherwise, we want to return an I32, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, I
1.
don't know what the error is. I don't think we care what the error is. And the error will already be logged because that's right. That's inherent in our effect trait.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So again, we don't care what the error is. We just care to like that this will return something like shared of 1. And then you can delete the subsequent lines.
This goes. This both go.
We might need to box the shared of 1.
Uh-huh. This, we don't care about this.
That's right.
Yeah.
We do need to box it, even if we don't know that yet. That to do is just covering over that fact.
Mm-hmm.
From a match, you have to return the same type in all arms.
Yeah.
And it's like, so we have like, we may have a nesting problem because, right, like you can see that like what we want is to flatten this. And what we get or will start getting is nesting here, because here we want to start doing all sorts of operations, and you can see that, right? So I don't know if we can do like instead of a match, maybe we can do a let else,
Mm-hmm.
and then it won't be nested. Can we do that?
Instead of the match result.
Yes. Is there an action to convert this into a let else?
Let me select this.
No need to select, just be on the match. It's smarter than you, basically.
Oh. Okay.
You'd probably confuse it if
Yeah.
you're still selecting. I don't know whether
Mm-hmm.
there's a... No, I suppose there isn't. So just do it manually.
There'll be a let result, something like that.
Let OK with
Oh,
signal
signal
installed,
installed.
signals, all that equals
Result.
result, else
Yeah. Yeah.
block. And in that, you can return.
Shared.
It'll be a return keyword. That's how let else works.
Mm-hmm.
Return that shared of
Of 1
1,
box it.
box it.
End it with a semi.
Yes.
And end this with a semi.
Yes.
Get rid of this.
Yes. And now we have signals.
Yeah.
Format?
Did not format.
There's no block.
There is the block, right?
The closure has no
Oh,
block.
yeah. Yeah.
The closure. The closure body has no block.
But the closure body. Yeah, this one. Yes. Sorry. Oh, no. That. No. This is correct. And then this is not correct. Oh, no. This is wrong. Yeah. I think now it's correct. And this closes flat map
I think the semi there doesn't work.
over here.
No. Semi at the
There.
end of the closure body. After the closure body.
Yes. This looks correct.
Well, it did format.
Yeah.
So now we have signals.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have signals, we want to proceed with our logic.
Yeah, that'll be uh, getting the serve directory, obtaining.
I don't know, is it? I know that it's one of the things we need to do, right? I
Mhm.
know that we need to do several things concurrently. We need to obtain the serve direct. I think the serve directory is correct because we need it for two things. We need it for serving and we need it for building, right?
Yeah.
Because we serve it and we give it to the builder to write into.
Yes. Right.
Yep. So we can construct such an effect just like we do on line 158.
Right. So that'll be obtain serve tier dot call
Yes.
and flat map on that. We'll
Now,
have
is there something additional that we can do that we should do in concurrently?
mm, that's it. I think it's just open serve tier and then we do other things concurrently. We obtain. Right?
Hmm.
We can't do anything until we obtain the serve tier, right? Or
I
we can get the build command. No. Okay.
shared. Yeah. But you can see that whatever we do here, this will be start getting nested. We really don't want that. It's not sustainable. Cannot write our logic this way. It has to be flattened, right? It has to be this instead.
Yeah.
So that makes me think that what we like want to do here is for this should be an I-32, but like before that it should be a like some sort of, you know, because we don't it's funny, it's absurd, we don't have this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We cannot use this, so it's kind of absurd. We're kind of using it wrong because it's missing a button, something, right?
Yeah.
But if we still use it, I think we need to like um that it'll basically be like eventually, yes, we need to map it to an I-32 eventually, but until then, like we can't do it yet. So I'm thinking this is a to do somehow, and this flat map, like if this is the only thing that we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then this will be a return shared of, and then we need some sort of control enum, or is it just result? Like this is air. It's funny that we have to do this. It's like I said, it's absurd. But
Mm.
so if we call this, yeah, and we map it with OK, then what's the problem here? Oh, this itself has. Okay. Yeah, result of TNE. What can we? How do we? So how do we? Can we just do? Yeah. Why is it? What's the problem here? What's the problem here? Why can't I map this into OK? Because it's not the same as this.
Uh-huh.
Like air 1, and this is probably make this more explicit. Yeah, but now we have a problem. What is this now, right? Is it generic? It's kind of dumb. So shared of foo exit code, and this is like foo happy. I don't know why this is a problem though. Oh, because of the box. We have to always box it. Okay, remind me of that. Huh? No display. Easy problem to solve. Well, here are the signals though. What is this? We're not listening. We're not doing anything about the signals, right?
Yeah.
What should we be doing about the signals? Because now we have signals and that. We should be combining those observables. From now on, we have to like always somehow handle the signals, right?
Yeah. Maybe just okay, let's see. Sharing screen.
There are
Right.
methods for this.
Mm-hmm. In the RX rest.
So maybe we should maybe we should like just flat map in that method. We should just flat map into the signals first. We shouldn't call the obtain served there yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So then when do we call obtain served here?
In the next um,
Oh,
flat map.
okay. So this just return signals something.
It returns signals. So, so failure is returning shared of foo exit code.
Yeah.
Maybe change foo to like control. And maybe bring them into scope in that scope. Happy exit code and happy
In that scope.
in run.
Is there an action? No.
No, there's no action. Well, you can do it manually.
Yeah. Something like
That
that.
doesn't. I mean, not bring like the enum is in scope, right? Because it's
Yeah.
in scope. But I want to suggest that the variance be brought into scope in run.
Variance be brought into scope and run.
Yeah.
Or
You know,
even
like
use.
OK and err are variants of result.
Yeah.
Some and none are variants of option, and all these are variants, but they're in scope themselves.
Right. So you just want it to be like this.
Yes.
Exit code and
It's not these, right? So maybe
yeah.
it's not supported. The action is not supported. So just do it manually.
I need to use it, right? So that it's not qualified. You don't have to qualify.
That's right.
So it will be use control. And exit code.
Both.
Both. So that'll be exit code and happy.
Right.
Right.
And let's just change it to exit.
Rename to exit.
Exit and happy is cute. Let's keep happy for now. Maybe we'll get some smiles.
Yeah.
And instead of calling obtain served dir call, just return
Signals.
signals. Signals map, right? Signals map happy box it. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Do another flat map.
Flat map, and in here we have control. Something.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, we are, we are in. It's sad, right? Like we really wanted to use the error type of the observable. I wonder how the people using this stuff to make an app are doing it. Like, don't they, don't they re handle errors? It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they have a branch with more stuff. Okay, let's see if we can work with this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, basically, um, like, basically, we're looking to do, okay, if it's a if it's an exit, then just exit, right? It's like that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically let else. Hmm?
Let it'll be control something.
Happy
Oh yeah, happy. Um, happy of
with
signal kind.
well, I think it'll be a binding. We don't have anything to match here. Just call it signal equals
Control. Uh, let me- yeah, annotated.
very strange situation here.
Yeah,
Sharing, shared. Very strange. Very strange. Else return control, I think. Or return shared of control. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. But we cannot subscribe only to this. Am I right? Because if we subscribe only to this, then that's the only thing we'll get. That's
hmm
the only thing that will ever happen here.
yeah,
A signal kind, right? So it was wrong to just return this here. Shivaraj,
yeah. Uh,
you okay?
yeah, yeah. I'm good. I'm just a bit clueless. Even clueless as in it. Yeah, just because we don't have catcher, it just looks more. Yeah, verbose and nested. But I don't know what to do. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. I do have a chain of thought. I do understand that this is not going to lead us anywhere. because as soon as we do this, then here that's the only thing we're subscribing to. But what we really want to do is like subscribe to, yes, well, this and more than that, right?
Yeah.
Now we need like the next thing, and that's where that
Obtain served here.
serve dir equals obtains. I don't know why we haven't obtained served dir event. Okay, what's that? Okay. Why do we have an obtain served dir? Oh, we're not using it. What's in it? Yeah, serve. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We also have other things that's never constructed. That's strange. Is this like the wrong branch or something? What's going on here? Impl effect. Maybe it's not complete. It's server
Just
shutdown event. We have effect for server spawn.
yeah.
We have effect for server shutdown. It's just maybe not complete, but we'll get there. Here's app. So now we want to listen to both of these together, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, we really don't want this to happen. If this happens, it's not the happy path. Like we don't expect this to happen in the happy path. It's basically an error. What am I saying? No, we don't want to wait on it. We kind of want with latest from, but not really, because this never emitted, right?
Yeah.
So what's the operator for like this never actually happened? It never happened yet. Do we need to like use with latest from and initialize this with a none? See what I'm saying?
With latest from.
Yeah, this with, I don't know, latest combine. This is not what I'm looking for.
Combine latest.
With
with latest from.
so
Yeah, there is.
so here's with latest from. So you're saying there's self and there's other, and you combine each emission from this observable with the latest value from another. But signals never had a value. There was never a signal.
Yeah. If there was one, then we exit, right? The app.
Yes. We need to learn to think in this, within this constraints of this API, right?
Yeah. So you said we can't use with latest from, right? Latest value from another, but it doesn't have signal, doesn't have a value.
Exactly. If we want to use with latest from, we'd have to initialize the signals with a none.
Okay.
To say it never had right? It didn't have yet. Does that make sense? I'm not saying
Initialize
that's the right thing
signals
to
with
do.
none. Yeah.
I'm saying it's one option, right? Because signals currently is a observable of signal. But if it's an observable of option of signal, we could say it starts with none. And then we could do with latest from signals. Hmm?
So you're saying this signals, wait, signal installed. So this is an observable of signal kind. It should be option signal kind.
I don't think we would change it here
Uh-huh.
because this is correct. But we could
Right.
transform it in the app.
Oh. Oh, so okay. So we'll be doing that in this flat map and then flat mapping on that and doing with latest from. Sorry. Yeah, in that second flat map.
I'm not sure I understand what you said, but
Mm-hmm.
I trust you understood. That's one option.
Okay.
What other operators would be more appropriate? We have an observable that we don't really want it to emit, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
saying, well, if it ever does emit, we don't care about other emits of other observables.
Yeah.
Right? If it ever does emit, we care only about that.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have some other observables to observe and to do things with. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So what's the operator for that?
Skip.
I would start from the start instead of
Yeah.
reading it in reverse.
Offset. Buffer. Buffer? No. Collect. Bounds. Delay. Distinct. Filter. Does filter map help here?
No, don't think so. I'm not trying to filter anything.
Yeah. First or
No. Wait, first or. What the heck is first or? Emit the first value from the source observable or a default. Nah. No. That's not it.
yeah. Flat map. Go by into future, into stream. Last or not last or map.
I'm thinking switch map. Is there a switch map?
Mm-hmm. Nope. Oh yeah, there is. I bet. Yes.
Okay. Map each item into an inner observable and switch to the latest one.
Switch to the latest one.
This operator transforms each item emitted by the source observable into a new observable. Yeah, you want to look at the example? Local from iter.
Yeah.
There's a empty vec there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Empty
there's
vec.
like from iter 1, 2, 3. And then we switch map on that. Each number creates an observable that emits that number twice. And then if we subscribe, okay, that switch map, right? It switches into the internal observable every time an internal observable is emitted. That makes sense?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think it does.
Question is, can it be used for what we're looking for?
Mm-hmm. No commits.
Sharing. We want to have two observables, right?
Yes.
This, right?
Yeah, and
Here,
signal.
and signals that we already have,
Yes.
right? Let's do something like this. Okay, we have this and we have signals.